And the race is on. Fancy Warrior in the teal colors goes out to the early advantage. Here's Get a Grip Maryland, though, from the outside, who's a little bit quicker. Push being sent along down toward the inside, but can only manage second as Get a Grip Maryland grabs the lead. Push going to try to get up inside of her as they run into the turn. 2 more lengths then back to Fancy Warrior. Shut It Cali, the favorite, was out fourth. A length more back to Tipperon, the blue colors, who's fifth. Then we come back to Bedtime Bourbon, and it's 2 more back to College Spirit, who's at the back. Half mile left to go. Get a Grip Maryland a half length in front. Push could not make the lead today as Fancy Warrior starts to move up from third. Tipperon's launching out 4 wide and fourth. Shut It Cali just in behind runners. 23-1 for that opening quarter mile. Get a Grip Maryland just in front. Push trying to come through down toward the inside. Fancy Warrior continues to loop up on the outside with Tipperon. Shut It Cali still in behind runners. About 4 lengths off the lead. Trying to warm up from the back is Bedtime Bourbon and College Spirit. 3/16 of a mile left to go. Get a Grip Maryland trying to hold off this bevy of challengers. Fancy Warrior up on the outside. Pushes back to third. Shut It Cali going to swing toward the outside now is fourth. Has to make up 3 in the final furlong. Get a Grip Maryland continues on. Get a Grip Maryland and Michael Sanchez past the 16th in front by 2. Fancy Warrior, Shut It Cali down the outside. Get a Grip Maryland all the way at 2-1. Won it by 2.5, 3 in the end. Looked like Fancy Warrior held off Shut It Cali for second. Push finished fourth. And the race is on. Good start for Arius, the favorite from the inside. Card Trick was out well, so the top 2 in the wagering 1-2 as they go by the wire the first time. Arius opening up by 2.5, 3 now. Card Trick back in the second position. After that comes Destino. Destino's stablemate, Mr. Lefty, moves up into fourth. And behind that come the 2 first-time starters, Street Outlaw and Brody Boy, as they race single file behind a runaway leader here. It's Arius, heavy on Toledo, and Arius tugging to that 3-length advantage. Down on the inside, Card Trick is second. Length and a half more then back to Destino as they race program order 1, 2, 3. And behind that, Mr. Lefty is back in the fourth position. It's then a space of 5 more back to Big Tap. Another 3 after that to Street Outlaw and Brody Boy, void of early speed. Got to be 12 or 13 behind. Half mile left to go after that opening quarter and an honest 22 3/5 seconds. They continue down the back stretch. Arius, 2.5 length leader. In the second spot, Card Trick. Destino stays toward the outside in the clear from third. It's 2.5, 3 lengths more back to Mr. Lefty in fourth. Big Tap pushed along from fifth. Already about 8 or 9 behind as Arius continues on. 47 seconds for that opening half mile. Arius is once again back out to a 3-length lead. Card Trick second. It's then a gap of 4 or 5 more. These top 2 have gotten away. They come past the quarter pole. Arius the leader. The lead 2.5 lengths. Card Trick trying to get closer in second. It's 4 or 5 more then. Back to Destino. Big Tap moving up on the outside of Mr. Lefty and starting to wind up a bit. Brody Boy from the back still has a lot of work to do to get to the front, but might be able to get to third. So they have a final furlong left to go. Up front, it's Arius the leader. Card Trick draws within a length now. These 2 by the 16th pole. Here's Card Trick up on the outside. Antonio Gallardo and Card Trick quickly go to the front. Arius back to second. Long way back to Brody Boy, who just might get up for third, but Card Trick gets up for first. Second was Arius. It was about 13 more then back to Brody Boy, and a photo between the stablemates Destino and Mr. Lefty for fourth and fifth. And the race is on. Stately April away a couple steps slow. One Cool Chick sends out for the early advantage. Tidbit, the favorite, driving through now to challenge from second. Oso, right to that one's outside, is third. So he starts to advance on the outside to make 4 of them right across the track. Fifth Circuit in the green colors was out in fifth, joined by Belly Dance to the outside. Tranquila Ruby with 1 beat early on, and that's the slow starting Stately April who's at the back. They head into that far turn. 4.5 furlongs remaining in their journey, and on the engine here, it's One Cool Chick. One Cool Chick, 3/4 of a length in front of the favorite Tidbit. Down on the inside, Fifth Circuit starts to make a touch of ground. 22-2 for the opening quarter mile for Jose Alonso and One Cool Chick. One Cool Chick continues on to the 3/8 pole, now a length in front. Tidbit asked to go after her in that second position. Fifth Circuit is back third on the inside. Oso fourth. Belly Dance in behind horses is fifth right now and about 3.5 off the top as One Cool Chick leads him to the top of the stretch. One Cool Chick, the leader. Room at the inside for Fifth Circuit, who starts to come through. Tidbit did not go on. Is now back third, 2.5 behind. Trying to make up ground. Oso, Stately April down toward the outside is starting to make up some ground as well. They have a final furlong left to go. Fifth Circuit now goes to the front. Fifth Circuit suddenly 3 in front of One Cool Chick. Late run from Belly Dance. Tidbit on the outside, but inside the final 16th, Colby Hernandez and Fifth Circuit at 6-1, going to win it with ease here. Fifth Circuit won it by about 6-7 in the end. And the race is on. Good start in center for Heartburn. Please Marry Me asked for early speed, and Please Marry Me going to emerge up to grab the lead as they go by the wire the first time around. Heartburn, Brody up from the outside, out second and third. A Ring Thing is after that fourth on the outside. Joining that one to the inside is Hope Over Fear as they run into that first turn. Then comes Reaching Stride, who's out in sixth. That one's inside Tap and Glow, a joint sixth now. Break of two more then. Back to Satisfied and Kick Can Run. Those two share the back early on, and they're about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader up front. Please Marry Me. Please Marry Me out of the back stretch, 3/4 of a length in front. 23-1 for the opening quarter mile. It's Please Marry Me and Yomar Ortiz, a length leader. Heartburn between horses. Brody stays out in the clear, is back third, just a length and a half off the top. It's a break of two more then. Back to Hope Over Fear, who falls into a good spot fourth down on the inside. Another 2.5 after that to A Ring Thing. Then it comes Tap and Glow, Reaching Stride. Satisfied is second last. And the big favorite, Kit Can Run, is the trailer. So they take their run into that far turn. It's been Please Marry Me throughout. Heartburn getting a touch closer now, draws within 3/4 of a length. Hope Over Fear continues to travel well. Third, just 2.5, 3 off the top. Brody starts to backpedal, being passed on the outside by Reaching Stride. Satisfied Kick Can Run is now underway in the pink colors, is cast out 3 deep. Still 7 lengths off the top as Please Marry Me turns for home. Please Marry Me the leader, but a big challenge now. Hope Over Fear let loose down the outside, and here's Hope Over Fear surging after the lead. Please Marry Me quickly a length back in second. Down the far outside, Kick Can Run trying to run on with Reaching Stride, but a final 16th to go, and it's Hope Over Fear now in front by 4. Please Marry Me, Kick Can Run late, but Kick Can Run ain't getting to Hope Over Fear. Hope Over Fear bet down to 2-1, won it by 6 in the end. And the race is on. Get Them Digits, the favorite, away just a step slow. Crazy Odds and Tempting Moment head out to the early advantage. Drum and Drummer pulls up nicely into that third position as those top two go at it here in the early going. 9th of April was out in 4th. Toward the inside, Hurricane Andrew advancing from 5th with just above back in 6th. Length and a half more then back to Still the One. And at the back is now Get Them Digits, who works over toward the rail at the back of affairs. 3 of them in a line now. Is joining the party out wide is Drum and Drummer coming up alongside of Crazy Odds between horses. Tempting Moment. Those three through an opening quarter in 22-2. That trio's gone 4 lengths ahead of 9th of April, who ends up in a good tracking spot in 4th. Break of 2.5 more then. Back to Get Them Digits, who's advancing now to the outside. It's been an eventful trip here for the favorite as they turn to the top of the stretch. Up on the outside, Drum and Drummer coming up after Crazy Odds, just in behind 9th of April. Tempting Moment back to 4th. Get Them Digits now storming down the outside. Crazy Odds still the leader. 9th of April down at the fence looking for a way through. Then comes Get Them Digits. Drum and Drummer, 16th pole now. It's Crazy Odds still in front. 9th of April down toward the inside trying to get through. Get Them Digits way on the outside. Here comes 9th of April on through. 9th of April, I think, got the nose down. It's very close. Crazy Odds is right there. After that came Get Them Digits, photo for 4th. And the race is on. Next episode in the center got out quickly. Caroline Christina down toward the inside as Wise and Elegant tries to move up from the outside now to take over second. But up front, it is Next Episode in front. Wise and Elegant secures a good spot now into that runner-up position. It's a length more than back to Wait Till Midnight Hour. Caroline Christina shuffled back to 4th. Melapanini B is 5th. Down along the inside, Rebel Consort. Chickahomini's in and amongst horses as 4 of them line up toward the back there. Classic Vinyl's in that mix as well, as is Bodie's Heritage and Island Philo at the back. But the group of 10 only covered by 5 or 6 as Wise and Elegant comes up to Poconos in front. Trying to counter back his Next Episode, 22-2 for that opening quarter mile. Melapanini B starts to launch out 3 deep. And behind horses then comes a Wait Till Midnight Hour. Caroline Christina looking for a seam. Chickahominy going to try to follow that move as they come to the top of the stretch. Next Episode, and on the outside, Wise and Elegant. These two continue to square off. Caroline Christina looking for a seam. Chickahominy has some run in behind horses. Classic Vinyl down the outside. Next Episode, Resurgent. But here's Caroline Christina now coming from out of the pack. Late run Classic Vinyl down the outside. Next Episode keeps going though. Colby Hernandez, and Next Episode to win it. Second was Caroline Christina. Third looked like Classic Vinyl. Photos for 4th there. Chickahominy was in the photo along with Island Philo and Wise and Elegant. And the race is on. Silent Mode from the inside asked for speed. Holy Moly is a bit quicker, though, and Holy Moly up to grab the lead. He's a Lucky Guy is right there. It's Silent Mode, those 3 across the track in the early going. That trio quickly goes 4 lengths ahead of Winfield. Spinzar, they race together back 4th and 5th. Sneaking Suspicion is the trailer as they have just under 1 lap left to go. And a Silent Mode up to grab the lead. Holy Moly going to stock that one from second. He's a Lucky Guy. Victor Carrasco content to sit just off the top 2. Back in third, just 2 off the top. It's a break of 4 more, then back to Winfield. Spinzar still second last. And at the back now is Sneaking Suspicion. Opening quarter mile timed in 23 seconds flat as they work their way onto this big back stretch. And on the front end, Silent Mode. Some pressure from Holy Moly on the outside, who draws within a neck. Just waiting in the wings as He's a Lucky Guy in the third position. It's then a space of 6 more back to the first-time starter Winfield. Spinzar still with just Sneaking Suspicion beat. They have just over a half mile left to go in their journey. Silent Mode been hounded here by Holy Moly. Those two, 1-2 as they run to that far turn. It's 3 more now back to He's a Lucky Guy, who continues that catbird seat trip in third. Now just 3 more. The others are getting closer. Winfield's moving a little bit closer. Spinzar on the outside. Sneaking Suspicion. What was about 12 lengths front to back is now just 5 as Silent Mode confronted by Holy Moly on the outside. Holy Moly right up alongside of Silent Mode. Length and a half more back to He's a Lucky Guy. Winfield is next. Spinzar is back last now. Sneaking Suspicion moves inside of that one, but Spinzar starting to warm up on the outside as Holy Moly takes over at the top of the stretch. It's Holy Moly to the top of the lane. Winfield, He's a Lucky Guy. Spinzar spun out 5 or 6 wide. Holy Moly still the one to catch. Sneaking Suspicion's not without a chance down toward the inside. Holy Moly the leader. Spinzar starting to level up on the outside now. Down along the fence comes Sneaking Suspicion. It's Spinzar who goes to the front. He's a Lucky Guy trying to go with that one along with Sneaking Suspicion, but Spinzar and Forest Boyce edging clear late. Spinzar 3-5, won it by 2.5 in the end. He's a Lucky Guy was second, Sneaking Suspicion third. Holy Moly could manage fourth. And the race is on. Caught him at a pretty good line. Money's Pretty goes out to the early advantage. Here comes Bud down toward the inside. Meat Corazon, the favorite, came away in a good spot. Third, perched up on the outside as Queen's Image drives through fourth. Here's a move from the back early on. Bounty Killer now coming all the way up to Challenger. Bounty Killer wants the lead, and it's going to grab it as they run into that turn. Money's Pretty back second. Meat Corazon still confidently handled in third. Length and a half more then back to Sour Patch Girl, who moves up on the outside of Miss Excuse. They're fourth and fifth. 2 at the back early on. Here comes Spud and Queen's Image. 7 of them only covered by 4 lengths, though. Bounty Killer wanted that lead, has it as they come to the quarter pole. Meat Corazon looms up a little bit closer in second. Down toward the inside, room for Money's Pretty, who tries to come through down along the inside as Bounty Killer quickly passed now. Money's Pretty on the inside, Meat Corazon on the outside. Those two go on. Down the far outside, Sour Patch Girl, Bounty Killer now back to third as they have a final furlong left to go. Meat Corazon goes to the front. Meat Corazon by the 8th pole, now a length in front. To the inside, Money's Pretty. Then comes Bounty Killer, who's still battling on in third. Down the outside, Sour Patch Girl, but Meat Corazon, the favorite, going to do it here. Meat Corazon 2.5. Money's Pretty was second. Bounty Killer held on pretty good there for third. Multiple horse photo for fourth. And the race is on. Adios Babe in the center out quickly. Here's More Strength up from the outside. More Strength poking nose in front. Now Moana's Power pokes a nose in front. And from the outside, Lola Flo going to come up and challenge. They're scrambling here for the early lead. Moana's Power between horses, More Strength, and out wide Lola Flo. Just in behind them, Gunboat, the big favorite, was out in fourth. Length more back to Adios Babe, who broke sharpest but settles back fifth. Chocolosa is the trailer. Moana's Power takes him into that turn. A half length to the good of More Strength. 3 deep here for Lola Flo. The opening quarter, 21-4. Gunboat gliding along down toward the inside, coming into the race nicely. Just going to need a seam as the big favorite, as Chocolosa also starting to move through down along the fence. They have just over a quarter mile left to go. Moana's Power, More Strength. Chocolosa found a seam on the inside. Gunboat going to swing to the outside now. Chocolosa, Moana's Power. Chocolosa gets first run on Gunboat, who's trying to rally down the outside. Still has 2.5 to make up. Final furlong to go. Moana's Power, Chocolosa. Gunboat down the outside, trying to nail these two. Has some momentum. Chocolosa, Moana's Power. Here comes Gunboat right over the top. Gunboat to win it. Second was very, very close. Chocolosa or Moana's Power, and Adios Babe finished fourth.